Hi guys, it's Amy from Little Farm Quilts. I have been trying for so long to get something like this up and running to do a Stitch With Me video. And I especially wanted to do it right now. I just think that anything positive we can put out there, the better. I managed to do a live last night on YouTube. So if you missed that video, by all means, head on through my videos and see last night's. I went live last night. It went well, better than I expected. It was the first time I've been able to go live on YouTube. I've been doing lives over on my Facebook page for quite some time, and didn't know how I was going to do that on YouTube. And sometimes it just takes me longer with technology to figure it all out. But here we are. I'm going to try to record 2 videos today. This one will go up today. This is going to be a little Stitch With Me kind of experimental video. So thanks for playing along. I'm so stoked about this because I watch a lot of floss tubers. I showed my son, Bendy Stitchy, Michelle G from Bendy Stitchy, let's rephrase, when we were in Houston, and said, I like how she does their Stitch With Me videos, can you show me how to do that? And he really quickly gave me the name of a software and da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, time went by, I forgot the name of the software. It's been weeks, months since we were there, and I texted him, said, do you remember the name of the software? And he gave it to me again. So then I downloaded the software, I played with it a little bit, was able to go live on YouTube last night, and today I've only been playing with it for about an hour because I've been doing other things, which is the subject of the other video I'm going to record to put up. And I got it figured out. So here we are. I brought my cardinal points, so you get to see me stitch on linen, which is a slow process for me. Although down here it's better lighting, so maybe not. My cardinal points long dog sampler. And you can see, let's see if I can get oriented here. That's probably going to be my biggest issue, is keeping it in the camera. I have a cup of coffee. It's cold and damp today. And for some reason my hot flashes are not kicking in on a cold and damp day. So there you go. I had another cross stitch down here and I didn't think it worked as well on the Stitch With Me. So I'm just going to stitch and talk. I am going to, just so you know, I'm sending Michelle G a message today. Thank you for the inspiration to do the Stitch With Me videos, and I figured it out, and just to thank her, because I admired the way she does her Stitch With Me's. I've been wanting to do it for quite some time, and I'll just get stitching and talking. So today is Saturday. I think it's the 28th, right? March 28th. It's been I've been busy with this kind of stuff today. I have a quilt on my long arm. So I loaded it last night. Not last night. I think I loaded it the night before, because last night was my late work night. I had was trying to decide what to quilt on it. I gave my long arm machine a good cleaning and oiling, lubrication, and changed the needle, oopsie, I'm getting out of the camera. All of that stuff. And she is ready to go, or he. It's named Optimus Prime, so he's ready to go. I did a partial row of a Baptist fan, which is what I decided to quilt on that quilt. I like a Baptist fan when we're talking about a quilt that's heavily pieced, just because it lets the piecing show. In that quilt, we really want the piecing to show. So, anyway. And so I gave that a good cleaning. I've done a partial row of a Baptist fan. The thread broke. I ran out of bobbins, so I decided it was a good time to sit and play with this and see if I couldn't get a Stitch With Me video up. I want to apologize for my hands. All the hand washing, not that I don't normally wash my hands, but I'm probably washing them, I don't know, much more than I was. Especially today, since we were out and about a little bit. We needed a few things, so we were out and about. My hands, with the hand sanitizer especially, my hands have always been kind of sensitive to that, so my skin's cracking, my nails have broken, so I apologize for my hands. They're not the most attractive girly hands. But today I've been down here all day, which has been kind of nice, really. I was telling my husband that it's been kind of nice to spend the whole day down here working on the things that I truly enjoy. It's been nice, and I'm kind of proud of myself that I have figured the camera thing out. So yay me. And I will probably do regular Stitch With Me videos now. Not sure. I really haven't figured out, like, if I'm gonna do an a certain day every week, or just like when I have time to do it. I haven't really figured all that out. I do like having, like, honestly, these bigger projects like Cardinal Points, and I have that 25-year-old whip with Jesus in it, and a lamb. If I could just bring those down here and do them on Stitch With Me videos, that would force me to work on them more. I really do like the large ones. I've always said I'm not a sampler girl, and I think this year has changed that. I'm really enjoying this Long Dog sampler. I also have Huckleberry Farm by the Blue Flower. Yes. If you're interested in what I'm doing with that, you can tune in to the next video that I'm going to put up tomorrow, but I'm going to record that today as well. And, oh, almost messed that up. Let me check the chart here. Yep. I've been doing a lot of kitting today, and I've changed the way I'm kitting. So when you normally kit, well, when I was kitting, I would put the pattern, fabric, and whole skeins of floss in the bag. Well, when you have a lot of things kitted, that's a lot of skeins of floss tied up, and some, you're not always using the whole skein, right? Sometimes you're just doing a few stitches. Sometimes, you're using more than a full skein. But what was happening was I was not, see, I can't talk and stitch on linen at the same time. Anyway, you don't need the whole skein of floss. So I've decided to use floss cards. And put several lengths of floss in there, but not the whole skein. And I was able to kit up, I think I counted them when I was on video chat with my daughter. I think I had 11 of them. So I think, it's funny, because this is what I was thinking I was going to do for Mania. Thinking about Mania plans. I do like Mania. I like the rush of Mania. I like the thought of being able to do these during Mania, where you're doing Stitch With Me's. I think last year I did daily videos and you didn't have close-ups of me stitching, you just had, you were viewing me just like you're viewing me on my normal videos. I think it would be fun to do daily videos of me doing the start for that day. See if I can pull that off. But I think what I might do is I might count my whips and incorporate them into my Maynia. And then add enough kitted up projects to make 31. Which means I have to have some, I'm going to have some large things in there, so I have to have some smalls too. So if you're interested, the next video that goes up tomorrow, I will be going over what I did today as far as kitting goes, and I got some haul in today. And the stitching, you're pretty much seeing it. I have not cross-stitched yet today. This is my first time cross-stitching today. So again, I'm stitching this on 36 count Edinburgh linen on winter, it's Winter Moon, I think. And I know traditionally you use one thread on 36 count. At least that's what people are telling me anyway. I'm using 2/2. I did start this with 1, and I decided I liked the look of 2 better. And you see that sometimes I do sewing method and then sometimes I don't. It really depends. I find that my stitches look pretty much the same either way now. I've been doing it long enough, I guess. I think my stitches look pretty good. Pretty good and consistent. And this is, I'm using DMC. So I put my DMC conversion together when I was getting ready for our trip in Houston. I was kind of doing it pretty quick, like trying to get it together so I would have it to start on our travel day coming back, because we were traveling back on Leap Day. And I'm not 100% thrilled with all of my color choices, but I think in the end it's going to look fine. Like, I don't know if you can see this bluey green in the center there, and it goes into like an olive green and then this really apple green. I'm not sure I like that whole combo there. And that'll be pretty consistent through the whole piece. But it's fine. It'll be fine. This is for me. This isn't for anybody else, so it'll be fine. Hold on. I have to make sure I can see what I'm doing, because otherwise I'm going to be otherwise I'm going to be frogging things out. So that's kind of, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm not really a licker on the thread, I gotta say. I know there's a big debate about that. I also do not use hoops in general. That being said, I have many of them. I have hoops, I have Q-snaps. When I first started last year, oops, let me get this back. There we go. I did use them. I just have evolved to stitch in hand. I find it easier. I find the hoop kind of cumbersome, I guess. And quite honestly, there are times that it hurts my hand to hold it. So right now we're up in the corner of this fabric, so I kind of, hold on, let me get my needle to the top side and I'll show you. So I kind of have the corner of the fabric right here, can you see? And I just put my hand in and grab and go. When I get more towards the center, I'll be holding a whole big chunk of fabric in my hand, but I still find that easier than holding a hoop. Yeah? You guys will have to let me know in the comments how the video quality is on this, if you can see it as clear as you'd like to. It looks pretty clear to me on my computer screen, but we can also do it, whoops, yeah, that's the danger of having rough hands right there. The thread just got caught in my skin. We could do it closer. The thing I worry about with putting the camera a little closer is that it's because it's my phone that's this camera right here. And if I put it closer, I'm going to knock it. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. But I'm pretty proud of myself for this Stitch With Me video. I'm not going to make it super long because I'm going to record another video to go up tomorrow. I feel like I'm talking more distracted in a Stitch With Me video. Because, you know, I have to think, right? This actually, like I said, this is all DMC, but it certainly looks like there's some variegation in there, doesn't there? Oh, you want to see my back? That's my back. I'm trying to keep it pretty neat because this is linen, and if I drag the threads too far, they're going to show, especially when I go to finish it. However, I end up finishing this in 3 years when I have it done. But I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if it's because of all the color changes or what. It could be, because I get bored easily, so for me to stay on one project for several days is pretty unheard of, to say the least. Let me drag this. So I'm gonna drag this thread across my back because I don't want to cut necessarily and redo. So I have to put a leaf over in this area. So I'm just going to drag it across the back. There's probably a million different ways to do this. I just do it my way. You guys do definitely what works for you, you know. I'm by no means any expert on this. I just have fun. I think today here it's been rainy and kind of cool today. Good day to stay inside. Hubby's doing some stuff out in the garage. He put up molding around a couple doorways down here. You know, we are trying to make the best of this whole situation, and we're using the time to get some things done that we've been wanting to get done. And it gives us an excuse because we don't have anything else to do. Can you hear Oscar? He's whining. My cat. One of our cats. He wants attention. Let me see. Oh. Gonna have to pull that back out. He's gonna want attention, so he'll probably show up in my next video because I'll lift him up to show him to everybody. What are you doing, baby? Oh, he's gonna come up. Come here. Come here. Oh, here he goes. This is Oscar. If you've been following around, you guys have seen Oscar. He was the kitty our daughter brought home, and then she moved to California. And he is a sweet boy. Lots of people don't like cats. I like cats. I'm not a litter box person, but I like the cat. And he is cute. Can you just not get enough of that face? Guys, thanks for joining me for my first Stitch With Me video. I do appreciate you following along my journey. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. If you are been following me forever, thanks for keeping on and keeping on. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.